Right where I left him. Hey, Choco Nuts! What?
Oof, that was loud from where I'm standing.
Pepe! Did you have fun in Forest with your family at luncheon? Yeah, the fun, at least. You're the one giving me furrows. Oh, and you made some new friends. Did they kick your butt? Okay, can we stop this gimmick of the way I end up making friends as I get my ass kicked? It's only a recent trend, okay? Okie dokie. Hello, ladies. I'm Rolly. This is Pep, and our friend is... They know! Save for the parade. Is Tristy home? I think so, although I did sleep quite a while. You don't have any concept of time, and you know it. Will you take us to her, Rolly? I'm Coco Spiral. My blue-haired sister here is Lumi. Hey-ya! And the black-haired one is Lilac. Forever charmed. You betcha, sweet Peppy, I can, Miss Coco, Miss Luminescent, and Miss Scary. Follow me, please. Why do we bother with introductions if everyone is just going to call us by trait-derived nicknames anyway?
Here, lead the way, Mr. Rolly.
Nice to see the Lummox after so long. After all, I was visiting my family for a whole 5 hours. Boy, it sure does stink when I'm bored. You always stink. Yes, I do. Right this way. Ladies first and children get seconds. He means ladies first and that he places himself second. So, whale dog, did any mail come while I was gone? Not a one. Ingrates. Are those beats sake or what? Sick. He means, are those beats being dropped sick? The answer? No. Says you. Well, Tristy isn't here. What I say goes. You're right, Pepe. Always. Who you gonna call? Roast Butters! That's Ghostbusters, you idiot! Besides, I'm pretty sure their number is blocked on public phones. I knew it because I tried to prank call them once. Was Tristy going to be the ghost? See, even you get how funny that is. It's some good TV, Pepe. I aim to please. I thought he was loud and silly enough alone. The green one seems to complete him. This is absolutely the worst thing that could have happened. Hey, I heard that. I'm sure you did. Lest you forget my blue-haired bunny sister here beat you in a one-on-one. I'd not try your luck with me. Note to self, stop making friends with scary fucking girls. So adorable together, almost like brothers, but from what I can tell they are entirely unrelated. We are like peas in a pod. That's pod, Rolly. What? Never mind. That is the trash can. Feel free to. They know what a trash can is. But do they? Yes. Okie dokie then. Windbag. Now we have to go up the big fridge. It's called a lift, stupid. Or an elevator if you have more than double-digit IQ. Chances are Tristy will be in her room. But if not, you may be catching some sun up on the roof. The sun makes me think of an egg yolk. What doesn't? You, because you made me think of a red jelly bean. That's actually pretty apt. I forgot which button to press. Nice going, Musclehead. Floor 31 is where I always live. Floor 40 is for the roof. For some reason, they just call it floor 40, though. Oh, and Tristy is in room 4. And I am room 3. That's real neat, Rolly. But no one cares! I care. Sorry, let me rephrase that. No one relevant cares. Take lift to which floor? 31. Incredibly inedible green things! Run for cover! That means it's Tristy's room. She shouldn't be in there. We started just putting crap outside our rooms to give away where each of us lived, so we didn't have to go into rooms we didn't have any business going into. If, like me, you think this is a great idea, then you, like me, are all too right. And this one smells of untasty vegetables and ink. What a giveaway! Yeah, Tristy's pretty easy to single out once you know her diet and habits. This is Pepe's room! And the wrong fucking room! But take a look around if you want. I thought Tristy would be in here though. I've collected quite a few guns and bombs during my time. Being a revolutionary for a couple years and fighting not only some skull-faced monster twice, but Sacra Blue as well, they've kind of become crude. This is probably obvious, but don't touch things that look dangerous. They might explode! Mistakes were made, once or twice. Yeah, know how the left elevator doesn't work? Bombs were part of that story. Welcome to my room, buccos! Do you like what you say? Chances are they don't even like what they smell. But hey, what they do in your room isn't any of my business. Rolly may be a right slob, but he'll always be my pal, no matter how much he smells like a dumpster, or is obsessed with food and fisticuffs, or how he is lazy in regards to everything else. But hey, as you've seen somewhat already, I've got flaws aplenty too. Yup, floorboards be we. Flawed, but I'll give you points for originality. We shouldn't be in our front house! I'm with Rolly on this one. Limbo's a reasonable phobia about phantoms messing with his stuff. So if we mess around, he may not be too happy. This is where our Skeletopian friend Limbo typically hangs out. He's currently reuniting with his friends back at the old necropolis. He was the last to join, but from what I can tell, he knew for a long time before it happened that we would unite our strengths. Miss him we do. Can't wait for him to be back. Yeah, for one who is so clearly dead, he's pretty lively. This is Tristy's room. Yeah, like we can't tell. I'm noticing a severely uncool lack of Tristy, though. Why can't she leave a note, at least? Man, she's not left a trace. But yeah, she ain't here. Unless you're picking up anything, Lummox. No Baroni, just the smell of cobble wire, homesickness, and detestable plant matter. Homesickness? Wait, that's it! She's probably going out west to her house in Melangany. Find anything? As far as I can tell, she left abruptly. She hasn't even tidied up her clutter.
There's a cellar next to one of her computers, and it's still fresh. I might have had a nibble.
That recently? Hey, Rolly, see if you can detect any traces of dimensional fluid. Yep, sharp scent coming from her kitchen area. Like a knife of bitter metal melting acid to my nostrils. Great. That means she's been using that stupid artifact again. If she did, there's no way we'll catch her on the road. And while the scent of homesickness would have the closest guess be that she went to her home out west, it's an educated guess at best. Oh, what exactly? Crap. I probably shouldn't have said anything about that. Truthfully, I don't know much about him, but Tristy sure does. So, I guess that's a list of things you can ask her about when we manage to actually locate the goddamn elusive twat. If I recall, this mission was of some urgency, and Tristy may be in some grand manner of trouble. We should check the roof. Tristy likes sitting up on the roof and feeling the breeze and stuff. Maybe she's there and I can't detect her scent due to the wind's nature of blowing scents so weirdly around. Yeah, I mean, that's what we'd have checked next anyhow, because we'd be super kicking ourselves if we traveled all the way out to Tristy's place just to learn she'd been here about 50 feet above us this whole time. If she's not there, though, yeah, her hometown is the best bet. It's a town about 3 hours drive west and south here. If time is of the essence, her presence there is gonna complicate things. To the rooftop we go, buckos. Just follow my smell.
You don't actually smell bad at all. I think Pep is just conditioning you.
What? He knows that. He's just playing along. Now come on! Much as she gets on my nerves sometimes, I miss Tristy to bits. Take lift to which floor? Floor 40. Seems she ain't here. Lucifer is the mammal among us with a not neon fucky hued fur color. Okay, I'm pretty sure she isn't here at all. Haven't you gotten a whiff for her yet, Muttonhead? Not a one. Then the verdict is in, I guess. Still, might want to have a look around, especially we know where she is most likely to be, so we don't waste what's so stated precious time we have. Snapdragons, you may. That's say, God, if you're gonna patronize my dead country stereotypes, at least do it properly. It reminds me of when you said something to Tristy about it, and she was all, you want a something something, mate? Oh my God, I forgot all about these dumb asinine things. I know if I may forget, but you'd soon remember. That reminds you of something I said. Yeah, I bet it does. To paraphrase the band of a big green fat-ass dog who was also my best friend from about 31 odd years ago, smells like a mix of berries and Schwartz perfume, and I apparently smell like cherries. Never would guess, considering cherry-flavored red cordial concentrate is 100% of my fucking diet. If you're wondering how the hell I'm still alive, your guess is as good as mine. I think Tristy is the only one among us with a remotely healthy diet. I like radioactive truffles, greasy, fatty things, and M&Ms. That's M&M's, Rolly. Also, Tristy doesn't really count because she's dead, remember? Oh yeah. I like how you can forget super important little details like that, but then remember asinine bullshit like what I said to Tristy on a certain day. It's because you and Tristy are having fun and getting along is a happy memory, Pammy! I'll remember as many of those as my head will allow. My friend's being shot through the chest, though, I'd rather not remember. Oh, sorry to remind you of that. I mean, at least it's all just made her stronger. But that makes it easy to understand why you chose to forget that and not silly things like me just having a friendly cuss-off about dumb flowers, because you registered that as a good memory. You're just too much, Lummox. Oh, excuse me. There used to be a well around there, but we removed it because some doofus kept asking asinine questions like, why is there a well when it's only inches above a room? A question for the ages. So yeah, we didn't really know. So we just got rid of it so Tristy could plant banana tree. Must make the yellow-shirted one in your party feel pretty at home. Doesn't seem no matter where in the universe I travel, I can't escape my gimmick of being likened to a monkey. I had a feeling you'd have that one told to you before. Ah well. Wait, if you're Ysandra's kids, and therefore a niece of my patron demigod Seradath, wouldn't that make him a monkey's uncle? Oh, I gotta tell him that one. Stop now before you find out why they call me the Apocalypse Prophet. sorry, I'll stop. Marigolds. Tristy likes growing these useless unflattering flowers for some reason. Probably to feel less lonely. Aw, Tristy isn't that unflattering. She's 30, sorry, 48. She's allowed to be unflattering at that age. I didn't mean she was unflattering, just her flowers are. I mean, she's older than me and Rolly, but she's got that veteran of the war look, which makes sense, since she fought in two, essentially. War of Intolerance, which my mother was still haunted by when I was growing up, and the Frozen Saga of War, which she started and finished. That's not even going into things I've been able to decide with, like 314th Clash and the defeat of Nogo. I still wake in a cold sweat some nights thinking what that arsehole could have done had we not stopped him. Dark and brooding it was. That Fantasy may not look like much, nor me, but we can super kick God's butt. Yeah, if there's any reason for me to keep on existing, it's that one. Getting to brag about the fact I literally went up to God. Then I go and get my shit kicked in by a bunny from the moon. At least that's probably because my Denui Watts was a piss poor excuse for a controller. I have no reason to fight you guys legitimately, and I fear using just my devil gene, let alone trying to use both my energy and it in a tandem to awaken that cherubim state you saw. Knowing I can tap into both, due to my Genui unlocking that for me, it's a little damning, knowing I have so much power. Even the devil gene is always an absolute last resort. I'm told it's not supposed to happen, like, ever. So if you know who caught sight of it, she'd probably be taken by surprise. But yeah, enough of me monologuing about stupid shit. You find any sign of Tristy yet? Sorry, I can't stop laughing. I think those are probably the most flattering flowers Tristy has. But they're ugly as fucking sin. That oversaturated pinkish red is the stuff of nightmares. Maybe I'm just biased. Truth hurts, doesn't it? Just a bit. Careful, there may be bees in that. Lesson learned the hard way. Stupid clover. You can weed that out if you want. Should have done myself a while ago. That's a phone, Peppy. Wow, being told what something is by you of all people is both disgustingly patronizing, yet emphatically invigorating. I really don't know what my life has come to at this point. I know what a fucking fern is! I waged a campaign of bitter ownership against that leafy kind since the day I was born. I have killed more ferns than you've eaten meals. And yet, somehow I lost. It is okay, Pepe. It's not your fault that you are so bad at defeating inanimate greenery. Okay, I can't tell if I'm being sassed, or you're just honestly trying to make me feel better. All I do know is that neither is helping! Sorry.
There's a bunch of stuff packed here. That seems to be in the Tristy arsenal. Lots of books, small gadgets, and other green items. This would highly suggest she planned to leave, but then found she had less time and had to go there instantly. Or she was kidnapped during the attempt.
If that crazy twin got hold of her, she'd have been outright erased. I know Tristy. If it came to that, there'd be signs of a struggle. Tristy may be flawed, but she is smart. Smarter than anyone I know. Chances are she managed to outwit her nemesis. Perhaps going downstairs but tend to find the thing you know who wanted from her, only so she could use her artifact and instead escape, leaving our twin dumbstruck. Guess you must be out of Marmalade Turkey. There's a town called that? Malangany. He means Malangany. That's still really dumb. I know, right? Well, I don't want to bother Sash for another darn beacon. We'll just wheel it. Mind if they sit atop your mini? I ain't no room for one on my set of wheels. There's also the fact I'm a bit scared of being in the same vehicle as the girl who almost killed me. Nah. What do you mean, nah? Don't worry, we'll bring enough chunks of that radioactive horseshit to make the moon glow green with fungus. I said no! Ow. Hey, that hurt, Rolly. Gosh, Shut up. Uh-oh. You go see that look? He'd never shine that my way. So I think, given your smarts, you can put together what's going on here. Yeah.
Jeez, these things are everywhere.
Don't worry, Lumbex, we'll get that thing out of you. Upon analyzing your strength, it seems you are all not worth my time. I will simply report back to... Okay, I guess I won't do that. I saw that little choke you got there. Having a little trouble letting him off easy, Miss Architect. What the... You brought this upon yourselves.